Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have Like a Boss 22, 706 rating versus Young Trishula with 1105 rating, so it's going to be another high rated DB video, and let's hop right in. We're going to see Young Trish win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, and he's going to decide to go first. 40 versus 40, you gotta love to see it. Opening hand is Cosmic, Droplet, Lord, Wakero, Conquistador. So it's Eldlich, not really the best deck. Then he has Droplet, Field Spell, Orange Light, Field Spell, Nova. Oh my gosh. This hand is horrible. This is 3 Novas in one hand. I wonder how many Field Spell he's playing. Because there's still some people that are on 3 Field Spell Terraforming with 3 Nova. And that's like 7 copies of Nova. I mean, it also can search the ritual spell, but I don't know. Not very good. Also, Droplet is horrible. You know, Virtual World's still the second most popular matchup you'll play against. And I want a card like, I'd rather have a card like Droll and Lockbird that like is very good versus Drytron, and then also decent versus Virtual World. While this is just decent versus Drytron and decent versus Virtual World. It's going to activate Nova, bring out Alpha, and then Field Spell, that's going to add the Ritual Spell. Goes into Linkuriboh, set Droplet, pass turn, draw Bell. It's going to activate Cosmic, pay 1000, banish the Droplet, then Lord effects, send Linkuriboh, set 2 back row, end phase Conquistador, set Scarlet. Pass turn, draw Maju. He's gonna normal summon Maju, use that effect, grab Ben 10. Really? Let's that go through. Why? Because it's like very, very obvious this is the top deck. I mean, first of all, he didn't even shuffle his hand when he drew, so you could actually check to see that this was the top deck. But like they didn't have Ben 10 last turn. Obviously the Maju was the top deck, even if this was real life and you couldn't look at the logs. 100% negate that. Because that's their Ben 10. Without it, they're not really doing too much. It's going to Wakero, Scarlet, it's going to bring out Lord, and then he's going to banish Alpha, Ben 10 to add Ben 10. Field Spell over Field Spell, grab Nova, then Nova, bring out Delta. Links away for Union Carrier, then Carrier effect, he's going to chain Droplet to negate. Delta effect, chain Bell, and then Ben 10, add Eva. Pass turn. Draws Curse. This was played very bad by the Eldlich player. Like, Droplet on Maju, I feel like was very obvious. Like, extremely obvious. If they didn't have Ben 10 last turn, and their top deck was away to Ben 10, and you stop that, and they have no Ben 10. And it's like if he had more Drytron names last turn, he would have used them. Except for like Field Spell and Nova, you know, once per turn. He's going to beat over Scarlet, set Wakero, activate Curse, pay 8, feel great, add Conquistador, set Conquistador, end phase Wakero, set Scarlet, pass play, draws Prep. He's going to activate Prep, add Ben 10. Then get rid of Ben 10 for Delta, chain Wakero, banish Delta, Ben 10, add Angel. Then summon Angel, use that effect. That's going to grab Natasha. Then pass turn, draws Ram, activate Curse, pay 8, feel great. That's going to add Wakero from deck to hand. Then normal summon out the Ram, make Borbo. Battle phase, Conquistador, pop Angel. Wait. Oh, let me go back like 2 seconds. Wow. I wanted to go back and see what the board was. Dang it. It probably just wasn't game. Like, there was cursed up, so Borbo couldn't attack. He didn't make Drytron to pop it. He Conquistador popped the Angel. Borbo wasn't doing anything. That was a misplay. You hate to see it. I mean, it's not like he cheated. He didn't attack with it. Just Young Trish had been a defeat. But going on to the next game, we will see Drytron go first. Opening hand is Tanky, Bell, Curse, Droplet, Scarlet. This is extremely, extremely good. And then he has Called By, Nova, Orange Light, Bell, Zeta. Just going to activate Nova. That's going to bring out Alpha. Also, I feel like Bell in this deck, like game 2 and 3, is like mandatory just to stop Cycle Reader, because that card hurts a lot. Against a deck like this, Cycle Reader is better against this deck than Droll, because if they Droll you, you're just like, cool, pass. But if they Cycle Reader you, you're like, oh no, I lose. Go in the Link Karibo, then Alpha Effect, Chain Bell, Chain Called By. It's gonna bring out Alpha and search for Ben 10. And then Zeta Effect. Also, this is gonna be negated for this turn and next turn. Gotta keep that in mind. Add the Ritual Spell, and then Ben 10 Effect. Add Eva. Goes for Relinquished, and then Union Carrier Effect. That's going to equip a Dawn Knight. Then activate the Ritual Spell, bring out Ben 10, Dawn Knight Effect. That's going to send Gamma. And then Ritual Spell, add itself back. Gamma Effect, bring itself out. And then bring out the Zeta, Ben 10 Effect, add Ultimateness. And then he's going to bring out the Ultimateness. And then overlay into Bird. Alright, I mean, that's one card to make. Definitely did not expect that, though. What? Why? Like, why is he making Bird here? I don't know. Really don't. Draws Droplet. It's going to activate Tanky. That's going to search for Ram. Then activate Curse. He's going to chain Ultimateness Effect. He's going to chain Droplet. Getting rid of Ram to negate the Herald. Then activate Curse. Pay 8 Feel Great. Add Lord. And then Lord Effect. Send Herald. Lord Effect. Bring itself out. Attack Bird. And then Bird Effect. It's going to Scarlet. Set Walk Hero. Set Droplet. Pass turn. Draw Field Spell. Activate Field Spell. That's going to add Nova and then activate it. And then I'll bring out Delta from deck. Then activate Walkero, Chain Bell. Add back the Ritual Spell. And then Alpha, that's going to tribute, search for Ben 10. Tribute Ben 10 for Delta, get a free draw. And then Ben 10 Effect. That's going to search him Purple Light. Purple Light. This card should just not be in like anyone's list. It's not very good versus like anything, to be honest. It's honestly very bad versus like everything, except for if they're on Dogmatica. But then they're on Dogmatica and you already win. If they're on Invoke Dogmatica, they're just hoping to get drolled. Like, this format is main deck droll. There's no way they're playing that deck. Especially because like that deck just wasn't very good. Virtual World beats that deck most of the time. It's going to activate the Ritual Spell. That's going to tribute, bring out Natasha. And then Natasha effect to gain life. It's going to gain 1,000. Then goes into IP. Natasha effect to take Lord. He's going to chain Droplet, get rid of Lord. Actually, does this still come out? It does, right? You can banish one other special from greater than target. Control special summon. Yep. Alright, just making sure. Didn't want to like mess it up. And then effect, he's going to gain 500. Gamma effect, bring itself out. And then bring out Delta from grave. And then goes into a sword. And then that's just going to be game right there, obviously, because 3,000 to game. Yeah, so they got the side deck glitch, but there you go. It's fixed. And now moving on to game number 3. We're going to see the Eldlich player choose, and he's going to go first. Opening hand is Ash, Mistaken Arrest, Curse, Tanky Strike. This hand's perfect. Literally, if you were like, let me choose a hand for this game 3, you'd be like, oh, tanky, cursed, mistaken arrest, maybe a strike. Got it all. Then he has Harpy's Feather Duster, Angel, Ultimateness, Delta, Gamma. It's going to activate Tanky, and that's going to search and Whiptail. Then activate Cursed, Pay 8, Feel Great. That's going to add a Walkero. It's crazy because, like, Mistaken Arrest actually just, like, sucks in this deck. Like, very, 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 very bad. I think this card is just not good. You know, why would I want, like, a one-turn Mistake when I could actually just flip Mistake? Because if you flip, like, a one-turn Mistake, you know, they could just be like, cool, pass, and then game you next turn. But then it's also, like, this plays around, like, Harpy's Feather Duster and stuff, but just never play this deck, guys. Like, this deck is so bad. Don't play this deck, please. It's actually not good. Makes Drytron, like, he only won game 1 because his opponent completely bricked. He's going to set 2 other, pass turn. What? So he doesn't, like, Drytron, pop, send, Lord, Eldlich Engine? Like, you need your Eldlich Engine to win. I guess it's just because, like, your hand is so good that it doesn't matter, but, like, there's no way you don't try to get the Scarlet there. He's going to normal summon effect, chain mistaken arrest, and then gamma effect, tribute delta, bring itself out, and then bring out delta. Drytron effect, that's going to pop gamma. And then goes for union carrier effect, that's going to equip Dawn Knight. Battle phase attack, Whiptail banish. And then Dawn Knight, send alpha, pass turn. Draw Cycle Reader. Like, what? Bro, that's unfair, honestly. Like, that draw was cheesy. Passes turn. Does he... I mean, yeah, I guess there's really nothing to do here. But still, like, it could have all just been done differently. Like, during your last turn, you could have Walkero, flip, summon during his end phase, Link Spider, and now you have a way to Scarlet. You could have already gotten the Scarlet to keep applying the pressure that you need to apply once you've dropped a card like Mistaken Arrest. There's a lot of missed plays coming from the Eldlich side this match, giving the Drytron player, you know, a potential way to come back into this game. He's going to activate Prep, Chain Ash, then Storm for the spells and traps. And then Cursed Effects on Conquistadors. See, that's weird because this is already going to get you to Scarlet. So, you don't really need another way to Scarlet. He's going to get rid of Herald, bring out Alpha, and then he's going to change Cycle Reader, pass turn, Conquistadors, set Scarlet, draw Strike. Interesting that I didn't use this. But obviously, with like multiple strikes, it's going to be hard for the opponent to come back. He does have Harpy's Feather Duster. I mean, a good top deck could get him back. Now, poke for 25. Also, setting and then attacking is bad. Draws Orange Light. He's going to Scarlet, set Walkero, and now it's game. Walkero sets Scarlet, because now you can just poke for game. Yeah, draw, cool. Scarlet, summon, Walkero, summon, game. But wow, I can't like get over how like poorly that played was by the Zoo player. Like, he just didn't even pop his curse turn 1. That's the whole point of this deck. It's like the best synergy is like this plus Drytron is like extremely good, and then he chose not to do it, which delayed his Eldlich Engine, and then he mistaken arrest, and then like just cut off his Eldlich Engine more, and he just didn't get to it. Like, he could have got to it a full multiple turns ahead, like with a very common play of Drytron effect pop curse to set. I don't know why. Very, 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 very weird, in my opinion. But you know, you can play it poorly, but if your hand is just that incredible, it usually doesn't matter. Then his hand wasn't bad, definitely not bad, but against like the Mistaken Arrest, it was weird, and then you know, this hand was just too powerful, too hard to beat with a hand like that. This card is definitely not bad. Definitely not bad. But for a deck like this, you have to open up something like Cursed plus like a Zoo and then Mistaken Arrest to really be able to capitalize on this. I feel like something like Droll. I don't know. Droll definitely wouldn't be like. I think Droll would just be better because like you could just Droll going second. I guess it depends like what this overlaps against side deck wise. So I don't really know if you could side it in versus like multiple decks going first. But I don't know. I still don't know why people are playing decks like this when like Virtual World is better. It's more fun. It's good against everything. Or Drytron, you know. I think Drytron and Virtual World, a lot of people are like, oh, those decks are boring. They do the same thing every game. You either end on Herald or VFD. But like, have you ever been hand trapped? Have you ever gone second? Have you ever opened up like an awkward hand? Opening an awkward hand, then getting hand trapped? Like, man, combo decks are like up here thinking wise, and trap decks are just down here. Like it's insane. People think it's like the exact same, but it's just not. You know, you could put someone on a trap deck and then put someone on combo. It'll take so much longer to learn combo. And you could be like, oh, but I have to Solemn Strike at a good time. Well, just don't be stupid. Like, obviously, if you've never played against that combo deck and you're on a trap deck, it's going to be hard. But if you're on a combo deck and you play versus a trap deck that you never played against, it's obviously going to be hard. I think using the excuse of like, oh, you have to know the opponent's deck is a horrible excuse because you should know every single meta deck in the game or you're not prepared for a tournament. Just like if you're playing a deck like this, you're not prepared for a tournament because you're just not playing a better deck. But, I don't know, I guess that's just a DB grinder rant. Saying trap decks are very bad. They're definitely easier to learn than combo. People tried commenting that on my channel like a week ago. They're like, honestly, I would say trap decks are harder. I have to know when to flip my floodgate. Like, what? You ever played combo? You look at your hand, you have like 400 different combos you could do. Compared to trap deck, it's like, is my curse going to add Wakero, Conquistador? Am I going to get spicy with a Lord Sun on my turn 1? Like, so much easier. It shouldn't even be a discussion. It's wild. I was 12 years old and I knew combo was harder than this. Literally. Yeah. But that it's gonna be it for the video. The match was 30 minutes long. Not bad. But that's gonna be it for the video. Like, comment, and subscribe. The DB Grinders signing off. Peace. Have a nice day.